I'm not going to stop building my Gundam while I make this video, so... So the other day, I put out my video, you know, I don't want to say in response to Razor Fist. I would rather say it was trying to encourage him to stop stressing something that he can do nothing about and start doing something that I know he would love. Making his own mech universe. Now everyone around here that's kind of used to the channel knows that early my channel, I was very angry, and the more and more I've just tried to move the anger to just being a gag with Bob Jones. And, be less actually angry and try to be more positive and be, a lot of my content be encouraging, uplifting, positive, and talking about things I love and less about things I hate. That's something I went into this thread, and that's really going to be the crux of this video, because this thread really taught me something. Look, if you want to get people to come to you, if you want people to actually see your side of something, don't be droning on about things you hate, dude. Hate will get people... It ends up turning people away because they're like, well, all he does is bitch, moan, and complain. It's always about this franchise has been taken over by wokeness, or that franchise has been taken over by wokeness. And really, dude, if they're a normie, they're not going to care. Like, I hate to break it to you guys. I thought this is something I had the misconception early on myself, but as I got further into the culture war, I realized they don't care. I'm sorry, but and so droning on about things you hate. Oh, well, I can't believe they're doing this. Oh, why? What are you accomplishing? Seriously, what are you accomplishing? You're sitting around getting everyone like, oh god, here's this guy bitching about something. Now, don't get me wrong. Can there be people that can make bitching hilarious? Oh, yeah. Razor Fist does it well. Fucking Jack Black always did a great job of it. Dennis Leary, while you could accuse him of joke stealing, he had his own Irish flair to it, and it was funny, so on and so forth. You get the point. There are people that can make it funny. Alright? You can make it funny. But when you're actually trying to get people on board, you can't be bitching. No matter how funny it is, eventually they're like, all you do is bitch, dude. It's funny, but I'm tired of hearing it. What solutions do you have? Other than, oh, well, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta... No. Think logically. Stop trying to take franchises back that you can't do anything about. You're just wasting your energy. Bleh. Build new. One, you're doing something and you're building a world that you love. You love. Do you not love? That's a big word in this. If you're trying to get people passionate about something and you yourself don't love it in your heart of hearts, they do not get passionate about it. All right? Do you understand the point I'm making? I should probably put on my glasses, but anyway. But you see the point I'm making. People put in what you put in. And if you're not passionate, they aren't passionate. It's a you get what you give. Now, moving on. When you are trying to get people to be like, oh yeah, la da 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 da, I want to check this out. I want to talk about this. I want to, I'm on board. I think what they did to these franchises are shitty too. You can't be going, oh well, la da 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 da, bitch, moan. You know what I mean? It reminds us like you're trying to be some like comic book Marilyn Manson from fucking that one song. It's like some of you would catch that. But anyway, point being, when you have someone like, say, you know, take Steven Crowder. Don't like to shout people out, but I'm going to use him as an example. He's a funny dude. Really funny dude. People love him. But he doesn't always bitch about things that he hates. And that's why I'm using him as an example. He will talk, he has segments where he talks about things that he's passionate about and he loves, and he's like, more of this, yes, da 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 da. You need that. Alright? And that's what get people more of that, less of the hate. If you get more people attracted, when you get people pumped about things, and you're like, yeah, well, I'm not going to get mad about what Marvel and DC is doing. That's what they've been doing for years. I'm not going to waste my energy on that. I got a lot of cool collectibles. I mean, I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for what I got from these companies. I'm not going to sit there and, I was upset, but I've moved past it. The mourning phase is over. I'm like, you know what? From that, I can, from my own mind, make hopefully something that will be as great, if not greater. That's what we should be doing. And if you want to make sure that these companies don't get infected by the woke, well, you're the ones running the company. How would they get infected by the woke? Like, everyone's all like, well, for these companies, they can always get infected. Because the people running them are true believers who said what they had to get to that position. We let people who are already woke get into these positions. It's not, oh, well, then it got took over. No, these people, we thought they were what they said they weren't. Hey, it happens. There's a lot of people who do that. That's par for the course around here. That's life. Why get mad? It's a waste. Like, I spent so long angry that now I'm like, I try my best not to be. I try to avoid anger because it's easy for me to get mad. And I don't see why everyone's all so hell-bent about being mad about something that they can't control. I mean, seriously. Let it die. Be happy. You got your time. You have your previous stuff. You have your books, your miniatures, everything. You have your cards. You have whatever it is, your comics, so on and so forth. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing we can do. And the longer we drag it on, the more it's like having somebody who, you should have taken off life support a few days ago. They were really in really bad shape. I know you keep hoping they pull through, and maybe if you pull the plug, they might. But at the same time, dude, at what point are we just letting our own hubris, our own ego, get in the way? What if this is the Father Almighty's way of telling us, hey, maybe we should move on? Build new. Build better. Build it in, if you will, for the love of God and for the love of everything that God has created, instead of for the hatred of man and for the hatred of God and for the, love of the degenerate and so on and so forth. That's what we should be focusing on. That, because what we put out, we get back. And I'm not talking like Wicca or anything like that for those who know that. No. I'm talking literal. What the effort you put into things, you get back. If all you do is bitch about things on the internet and go, hey, I'm looking at getting me a 3D printer at some point because they're cheap now. I just need a good job. Hey, guess what? I can make a prototype for a game. I'm already working on how to do it. That's what you do. And sitting there wasting your energy on complaining on the internet is doing nothing. It's saying, well, I'm going to advocate and I'm going to... You're not doing anything. You're just bitching on the internet. That's my point. That's why I'm like, why? That's why I'm like, stop. That's why I'm like, come on, bro. that all of, like, everyone's saying, you know, we got to stop, we got to hold our ground, we got to do this, we got to do that. Oh, no. The only thing you got to do is build something yourself that you control, that you wouldn't let be corrupted. That's what you got to do. Trying to fight over these IPs that you don't own, that you have no say in, that you have no power, you know, even within the current, if you will, like Hollywood and, you know, media and so on and so forth, they will work against you in everything, you know, that they can. These guys aren't going to listen to you, they're going to listen to them. Because they want that money. Because they don't think you are worth it. That's my point. So build companies of your own and then go, hey, I got these great games or comics or whatever. That's how you win. And you don't bitch and moan and complain about your competitors being low. Because that's not going to get you sales. That's my point. It's one of those think, Mark, think. You know what I mean? Probably not, because that's my point. None of you want to listen. Anyway, like, subscribe, share.